Hello, hello, welcome back to Zelda Speedruns. I hope everyone is excited for getting close to the end of the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Season 6 main tournament. We are now down to the loser bracket finals. What the hell versus RyuuKane? Super exciting. This is going to determine who will be going forward to the end of the tournament. So I will hand it over to our commentators, August 40th and Chuckles, and thank you to our two trackers, Ashling and Axel. Take it away.
Thank you, Shiro. How are you doing today, Chuckles?
Hey, August. Hey, chat. Hey, everybody. Say so. Who will only need to win one?
Yep. Real Rob can't hear anyone on comms. That's a shame.
Well, that means we can say.
Oh, they're there. All right.
Anything
cool.
that we want. Oh, okay. Well, everything that we said is, you know what? Just imagine that we said some really cool stuff.
Yep. Taking a look at the stats page, though, we see best time ever. What the Hells has the win in that category. RyuuKane has over 100 total races, more than What the Hells. And Ryu also has a ever so slightly faster average time. Coming in 2 hours 29 minutes versus What the Hell's 2 hours 31 minutes. So
yeah,
it's definitely going to be exciting.
It's interesting looking at these two, the head-to-head, because they've actually, like in official matches, they've played 5 times head-to-head already. 3 of them go into What the Hell has happened, including the season 4 of the main tournament, where What the Hell has knocked out Ryu in the I don't know, like semi-ish finals. I can't remember how these like winner brackets things were. Winner brackets semi-finals, I think it was. But the most recent win has gone to RyuuKane, and that was in the Francophone Season 2 tournament. So Ryu's just been, you know, demolishing the competition. Both of these went quite heavily through the winners bracket. Ryu was knocked down in the kind of winners semis, and then he's done a couple of matches in losers. But yeah, What the Hell has only just come down to the losers bracket, losing the winners bracket final.
Yep, and again, the winner of this will go on to face Seisei. Sitting up there 1 game to his name.
Yeah, so the winner of this match will go and play Seisei in the grand final. The winner of this match, though, will need to win 2 matches versus Seisei, but we'll get to that when the final actually happens. We're about to begin with ZL and a Spirit Medallion star.
Yep, that's the one Ryu gave us in the Temple of Time, apparently, this seed.
Yeah, he's like, I don't like yellow, I'll give you orange. Got to remember this is a vanilla start as well, so we'll start on the Temple of Time. Some people are going to be surprised because the Triforce Blitz tournament is going on. We're not going to see any path hints or path to power, wisdom, or courage outside of the Temple of Time. We're just going to get our normal bog standard hints.
Yeah, but depending on how fast these guys mash through it, we might not see them.
That is very true, especially when the sync happens on What the Hell side. So
Lake to King Dodongo, collecting Cuckoos is dead, Cack to Twin Rova, and Big Pose leads to a Pizza Hut.
Okay, so path hint already. Yeah, the hint stones are going to have our school hints as well in these settings. So yeah, got to get back into the the S6 swinger things.
Get back into it right before it ends.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna quickly refresh just to make sure that we're on board. And unsurprising, both runners are having a classic Temple of Time start. Kakariko Village start. What am I going on about?
Yeah, they are neck and neck here, just 60 seconds into it. Rufio, nothing but a bloopy. Small chest in the grotto, sacred forest, meadow path to something green.
Phantom Ganon, I think it was.
Yep, there it is.
Well, a lot of SFM ones are songs, so maybe it's Child SFM for Sarias or Minuet or something like that. Definitely won't be the adult SFM song for Access.
But we know 3 of our medallion dungeons so far: King Dodongo's Spirit Temple and the Forest Temple. Ooh, that's spicy meatball. We don't need a song to get to Phantom Ganon in the Sacred Forest Meadow, unless that song leads to something else.
Yeah, so now we're thinking about what other songs could be there. Is it going to be the actual item in SFM, potentially? We had that lake. What was it? Lake to King Dodongo? Was it? Was the hint?
I'm gonna guess that is child fishing.
You know what the runners could have done is they could have just gone back inside the Temple of Time and gone back child and done like Lon Lon Ranch and do a Valley Lake kind of route, because getting a bomb bag in your adult 1 section would be really quite pog. But no, the both runners have decided to head through into Kakariko Village.
Looks like another pizza on the graveyard ledge there. Well, really nice starting off with ZL. Unfortunately, without some explosives, not a whole lot it gets you other than an extra song here in the graveyard.
Yeah, we're going to pick up a song here, and then depending on what that song is going to be, maybe if it's going to be Dong Chaney, Bolero, you know, Requiem, that kind of thing. We're probably just going to see a save quit and the runners go back child.
Grandpa burning up what the hells. Another option, though, is they could wait to check the graveyard song until they're child to get those torches that are out of logic, flame storage.
It's a good point, but I think the song is really powerful, because if it's Bolero, that gets you another song. And what if that song is Storms? Or what if you pick up, I don't know, Requiem or something good like that? I think it's just worth picking up the song and then, you know, just kind of forgetting about that you've missed an item in the graveyard. That's out of logic anyway.
Yeah, Requiem would be pretty good, considering we know it's a medallion dungeon. Well, our runners, at least on my end, they were in sync for that void out.
Yeah. They're both, you know, very good runners. Like Ryu's like had this, I don't know, he goes through kind of peaks and troughs, I find. Like S5 wasn't too great for him. But like S6, he's come out absolutely fighting and been playing really well. And you know, what the hells is just what the hells. He's just always good. So
unless he forgets to check the waterfall in Gorilla Valley.
Unless it's the waterfall in Gorilla Valley or that chest in bottom of the well, he's an occasional Papega brain. Are what the hells is. I've got a prediction going at the moment.
Ooh, that's going to be helpful to get our bomb bag.
Yeah, Serenade. So going Valley Lake, you know, would have been undone by that Serenade there. Going to be nice to head there. What could have been nice is playing Serenade right there and then, and picking up the back of Lake Hints, because as adult they're so much quicker to get them, because you don't have to go right round the back. You just kind of skirt through the middle.
I saw Water Spirit. Oh, thank you. What the hell's going much slower?
Yes. Yeah, Green Spirit, but also Dodongo. We knew Dodongo would be a medallion. We knew PG would be a medallion. And then we had another path in that I can't remember what that was path to.
We had Cacta Twinrova, Lake to King Dodongo, and Sacred Forest Meadow to Forest Temple so far.
Cactus Twin Rover could be that Saria's. People have been calling for a Russian dancing dad because of it, but with Saria's, it might just be that forest access. Gotta wait until we see Minuet before we know.
And what the hell's picking up the Keaton mask?
Yeah, I mean, as I memeingly, but also quite seriously say, even if you get a school mask is dead, like, picking up the Keaton mask just saves you presenting a letter to everybody every time you want to pull the ocarina out.
That's a good point. I hadn't thought of that one.
Yeah, I think I watched a race, one of the Challenge Cup races, and the runner like presented the letter 4 times to people. Ryu buying the shield. I was going to say that, like, that's a nice little forehead brain. Whilst you've got the money now, buy the shield. Then you've got the shield, and then you can grind your money back on the chains of the gate here.
Yeah, there's no Rupors, there's no door repair charges. Unlike other Zelda randomizers.
Yeah, what the hell was it? Representing team never buy a shield. RyuuKane representing team buy a shield today. So if you do have an allegiance, one of them is absolutely incorrect, but I'll let you decide on which one that is, chat.
RyuuKane also representing the nation of France there with his HUD colors, the blue hearts, the white A and B buttons, and the red C buttons. Looks like what the hell is kind of still in Easter mode.
Yeah, he's proper like green and pink, isn't he? Like his colors. Like...
Yeah, those pastel-y Easter colors.
Yeah. We're left with all francophones in this tournament, with after Sponge's exit in the last round. So what the hell from Canada, from one of those French parts of Canada.
Ooh, picking up the bow, brought to you by the letter D.
And then also, of course, Say is from France as well. So 2 French, 1 French Canadian. Okay, best song of the game, Sun Song.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that statement.
At Emo Soda. Yeah, until we know like what our big school counts are. Hammondsons is always helpful for those seeds.
Ooh, strength upgrade.
Nice one to have.
So bow and strength here in Lon Ranch, but Sacred Forest Meadow is the path to Phantom Ganon?
Yeah, that is a very good point. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of our Phantom Ganon kit here, haven't we? So... Yeah. Hook and, well, we've already got access as well, so it's definitely the hook shot.
Yeah, the hook shot is either in the Wolfos Grotto or one of those two songs in the meadow leads directly to that hook shot. Ooh, and we have a French vanilla child spawn here in Kokiri Forest.
Yeah, a bit of a divergence. RyuuKane checking the child spawn. Maybe we'll play Serenade out of here, potentially, because of the lake path. But what the hell is pushing the lake path straight away, hopefully getting a bomb bag here.
Yeah, I might have had the, out of left field thought of, oh, maybe I should swim over to the letter spot, because if that's a bomb bag, I'm not going to do child fishing.
Good point. Good point. However, whenever you leave child fishing, something goes on there. I actually got really confused because RyuuKane had the stick out, and I thought that was the fishing rod because of what I was watching on What the Hell Was the Side. I was really confused.
But a big surprise there, our only Sphere Zero check in Lake Holly is not our bomb bag.
Yeah, worrying times.
Oh, and Mido is poor. Oh, he's got a nutsack.
Well, that was already peaked the letter spot, and I clearly did not see what it was. This is really fun. So what the hell is there's a set time a day. Maybe hoping to pick up something like the save spawn could be in CAC, which would give him graveyard time, but maybe keeping it for the Nocturne song potentially on SFM.
Yep.
And the skull, of course. Use of potential paths arias here for RyuuKane. See if something's on Skull Kid.
Oh, that's convenient. Slingshot right next to the target in the woods.
Yeah, that's exactly where you want to find that, doesn't it? Like that. Right by target in the woods.
There's a giant pot somewhere. Had something.
Shadow pot's got a small key. Wallet is really fun. If we pick up Requiem or Horse, like we can break the game pretty quickly with bomb shoes from the desert.
Yep, good point.
I think with the SFM waiver here, I think the chance that this is Requiem is kind of high. Yeah, let's break the game.
Yeah, not a whole lot of hints just yet. We're about to pick up 3 more in the meadow. Well, we've seen Cuckoos, Big Pose are dead. Shadow Pot has a key.
Yeah, we're not going to get any foolish hints. They're not in this distribution. We are kind of just keeping with the path hints as our main source of information. It definitely makes the hints a bit weaker without having the foolish hints in there, because you want to pick up as much information as possible with the foolish hints, because you don't want to do areas and then find them hinted foolish, but without them in the distribution in Essex, like, rushing hints hasn't been as much of a play.
Thankfully, there's no such thing as deceptive hints.
What, the cryptic hints that we get? Like they're in Swords?
No, in the Zelda 1 randomizer, the game will flat out lie to you.
Oh, wow.
It's like, this thing is in that place, but it really isn't.
Is it obvious that they're fake, or do you just like...
Not until you find out otherwise.
Oh dear, that's dreadful.
A bit of a shorter game.
True.
Getting that horse song, so these runners might be thinking about that magic carpet ride.
Yeah, you would have much preferred Requiem because it's a lot quicker reverse into the dude rather than, you know, Horsenet, Gerudo Cardinet, opening up the gate, crossing the quicksand gap, you know. But yeah, option now to pick up those chews.
There's a Frogs 2 hint. We got a duplicate Shadow Pot up top. And Big Goron crafts a blue rupee.
Mm-hmm. And now Ryu is playing Serenades to hit up this path. So we're just going to kind of cross over these two runners, what they've done at the moment. And then we'll see what both runners decide to do afterwards. Yeah, so remember SFM also path to our Phantom Ganon, potentially. So could be fine and sneaking past the desert, that last hook shot we need. Another consideration is that we do have water required, so and with a path to hook, it looks like the second hook is going to be hook lock, which is going to be great information for that. Great, that 9 out of 10 fishing from RyuuKane there. Not the insta-grab, but it was pretty quick.
Yeah, unfortunately not the bomb bag he's looking for.
Yeah, we might get another opportunity to see this Ruto's letter spot potentially, but we might just be having to go blind unless anybody wants to VOD dive.
I've got Ryu in full screen with a magnifying glass on, so I'm gonna do my damnedest. Oh, he's not even gonna look at it.
He's already seen it. We're too late. Ooh, I thought what the hell was faking the owl there, but absolutely not. 30 is ice arrows. He's going to take this advantage and just... You know, like how long it takes me to do a setup to pick up that skull, and I was just like, I'm just going to jump on the fence and I'm just going to jump slash at it, and it's absolutely fine, you know.
Yeah, just eyeball it.
This is why these runners are too good at this game.
Meanwhile, it looks like What the Hells is going to take a walk to the valley. RyuuKane checking out Fire Arrow Island.
Yeah, not overly surprising for What the Hells. He likes to do this this complete Child 1 section. You'll have to see him do Valley in Child 1. And just a bit of a part of the meta in S6 is thorough opener, thorough first hour, and then take your gambles later on. Take your risks afterwards.
Ooh, here we go. It's 50 hit. And a bottle.
The bottle. No rush ice memes currently, because jumping the fence to King Zora is not allowed in Season 6. So is that every school now? We've got every school?
I don't think they went outside of the Hyrule Castle. That's the only one I think they can get that they haven't.
Oh, sorry, I meant schools. I meant the school hints.
Oh, hints. Gotcha.
They're still waiting for Fortin? Okay. It's also interesting because with the horse, if the runners were inclined to get a GTG as quickly as possible, with the ability to buy bond shoes, these valley checks could be done as adults.
Good point. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, it's a lot more convenient and easy to pick them off as child. shield. What the hell?
Yeah, free shield. Ryu getting scammed out of 80 rupees. Or is it 60?
Buy a shield in tatters. So for saying that, like, it wasn't like we needed the money for anything. So I think both teams won. Congratulations. Everybody is a winner. What the hell? What is in this valley wall? I think it's a Deku stick. But he's going to check it anyway.
Yeah, it wasn't a bloopy and it wasn't a piece of heart.
Like I said, it was a Deku stick. I'm joking. It was strength 2 for those actually not on the screen.
So that means
Ice
something...
cabin to Morpher. Sorry.
That is a hint. But that also means that our path to Twin Rova is Requiem or Mirror Shield from something in Kakariko.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And actually, it could be something in Stone Deku Tree or off Queen Goma.
Yeah, Ice to Morpher, we could be getting vanilla Iron Boots, but it could be a long, which would mean that if it is the long, it means the letter is locked by the hook because the hook has to be hook lock. Chaotic times in the world of Ocarina of Time Randomizer in this losers bracket final to get into the grand final versus Say-So.
All right, and the runner's continuing to diverge. What the hell says, all right, I've got strength 2. Oh, never mind. Now he's going to Kakariko.
Yeah. Ryu went, of course, for Danpei. And picking up the schools, which is always nice. Like, he's not going to be on 10 here, I'm pretty sure, but he's going to be close to it. Oh, he is on 10.
Yeah,
lovely.
that was number 10.
Brilliant. That's very, very convenient school routing for RyuuKane to pick up the 10 schools here.
Oh, there it is. Our path to Twin Rova. That's confirmed.
Yeah, just the mirror shield there, chilling on Twin Rova. So when is RyuuKane going to pick up this strength 2? What the hell is going to maybe have enough schools to get this mirror shield? He's got strength 2, so he could walk across to the desert and just enter the Spirit Temple, which Spirit Temple's not half, no?
Nope, not yet.
Nope, not yet, but it's Medallion Dungeons.
Yeah, that valley play is gonna be pretty big, I think.
Yeah, because if Ryu's gonna go to adult, like jumping down to the waterfall to pick up that check is sometimes it can feel kind of bad because you can lose a lot of time. But he hasn't got a lot of health; he can definitely walk back up. So it'll be interesting to see Ryu's decision making there.
Yeah, that was skull 9 for what the hell, so they're getting their same 10th skull.
Yeah, and I imagine what the hell is this going to do chickens as well. I can't remember if Ryu did chickens. Probably not, because nobody in chat said.
Probably not, because it was hinted dead outside the Temple of Time.
Well, that's a good reason not to do it. Could do it for the memes.
We've also seen runners read a hint stone and still do the check.
Absolutely. So it looks like Ryu's going to do Richard and then pedal back to adult. Maybe we'll check this hint at Hyrule Castle 1.
Just gave me a really weird idea for Season 7.
Ooh.
You have to race the seed either on a stationary bike or an elliptical machine or a treadmill.
And why is
Burn
that?
those calories. Well, because you said pedal backwards. I don't know if it would take extra brain power to switch the direction you're pedaling.
Imagine if I did my ZeldaSpeedruns like on an exercise bike. Like I'd actually be the fittest human being on the face of the planet.
You burn a lot of calories over a 2 or 3 hour seed.
I think you've given me a good idea. Just like quick 20 minutes on the bike whilst I'm doing Forest Temple. Like, it's a win-win situation. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe for somebody to buy me an exercise bike or a cross trainer.
Stream incentive.
Yeah, yeah. Instead of Doc keeps having Exodias as his channel redemption, they'll be doing exercise biking.
So RyuuKane first to make his withdrawal from the Temple of Time. No silver gauntlets. That's the big difference here.
Mm-hmm. Good consideration from Sky. Cross trainer would not work because I need my hands to hold the console, so it would have to be a bike. Okay, where's RyuuKane going to go here? Is he going to follow the horse? Is he going to head to SFM as adult to see what the song is there? It could be Requiem.
Yeah, looks like he's going to head up Death Mountain Trail here. Ooh, and what the hell's getting his fire keys protection?
Yeah, the school mask. Could see blind school mask in our future. Yo, Benji, yeah, just a quick summary. We've kind of done very bog standard adult one, child one. The only difference is that What the Hell has decided to do Valley as a child and got rewarded with Strength 2 in the waterfall. Pretty much it. You know, Adult 1 we saw CAC, Runners went to Child, they did Lon Lon Ranch, Kakiri Forest. You know, we checked out our lake path, we did Market. Like, it's really been one of those seeds where if you've missed the first 30 minutes, don't worry, jump on in, watch the rest of the seed, we've got a lot of OoTR yet to come.
Yeah, really didn't miss much. Very little divergence other than that Valley play from What the Hell's.
Definitely picks up a lot of information, you know, like you said before about how the path to Phantom Ganon now needs to be the hook shot. We now know the hook is hook locked. We know that something is in Ice Temple, that's saucy for Morpher. It could be the horse that leads to the hook shot, or it could be another song in SFM. Ryu's doing this climb, checking DMT for the first time.
And I'm also noticing that we can full clear Goron City.
Yeah, What the Hell is good. Ryu is gonna not be able to do the hammer check because he doesn't have that strength too. But
Yep.
You're right, we could do the entirety of this adult Goron City bit.
I was thinking Child too. I mean, 2 of those would be out of logic, but it's
Yeah, when
doable.
they pick up twos. Yeah, that's true actually. Almost everything in Goron City could be done with the chews if they went to buy them. And you know what S6 is like with Child Goron City? Something is always in there.
The runner's definitely not getting punished for skipping all these small chests.
No, yeah, there's well, of course, there might have been chews in one of them, but them skipping them doesn't really mean we get to see what's in there. What the hell is this? Going to use strength to do a bit of DC, which makes sense because it is a medallion location. So a little bit surprised RyuuKane's avoided doing this. It is required.
We just know that we're not going to get a French vanilla bomb bag, though.
Absolutely. Maybe Ryu thinking pushing the bomb bag first because it's just quicker to do it as with the bomb bag than just doing it with strength. But, yeah, interesting decision. What the hell is doing an interesting strat here of using strength, then using the bow to blow up the bomb flower.
Yep. Saving a few seconds.
Yeah, doing the boomer strat of doing that peak there, which I'd say 95% of runners don't do that peak anymore. But of course, it's what the hell.
You can also use the bow to hit regular bombs, but the window's much smaller. Is RyuuKane picking up Requiem there in the meadow?
Yeah, now this really makes the hook shot path, well, what is going to lead to the hook shot interesting, because now it could be horse or Requiem, and we already have strength 2 on what the hell is aside. No big chest on the right hand. Duplicate of the lake to KD. Which we still haven't found, and we haven't had a scale as well to pick up the beanos from the bean guy in River to plant.
RyuuKane also does not have a full wallet, so he can't get the bomb shoes right away.
Yeah.
Might be thinking about the 20 rupees that's in the pot in the fortress, but we'll have to double dip.
Yeah, not as convenient. We'll have to go back and forth a little bit, but you know, like you said, there's 20 rupees in a respawnable 20 rupees in Gerudo Fortress. Big chest here in DC.
We know it's not the bomb bag. Oh, it's strength 3
About
instead.
strength 3. Oh dear. So Ryu had an opportunity to have strength 3. He currently has strength 1. So let's do a bit of brain logic now. So one strength unlocked the third strength, but the 2 strengths were available, and that means all 3 strengths are available. So there isn't a strength path to Twin Rover.
Speaking of using our brains, Ryu did not get the song in the Colossus.
Okay. Could it be something that would really impact him at the moment?
Not at the moment.
Oh, now Ryu calling the horse. So he's probably thinking about doing HPA.
Is it faster to call the horse in the valley?
Well, when you're in Fortress, the horse can be a bit funky and like spawn on the upper level when you're on the bottom level, and it's really frustrating. Yeah, some people in chat saying about Ryu potentially being bailed out in this situation. I think it's definitely convenient for for the Ryu that there's one there, but you know, those 3 strengths are just available. So, yeah.
And I think that hint stone in the Goron City maze was Ravaged Village teaches us Valero.
Yeah, that kind of sucks really, because Valero's a nice little warpy song, and we can't actually get the Bolero song yet without hook or hovers. Where is Nocturne? Probably the one that Ryu missed in the Spirit Temple. Still,
I mean,
AD hint.
Yeah, I was just thinking Nocturne could be in the Temple of Time or the Ice Cavern.
Small bit of divergence here. This is what the hell was come in here to check the wall
And the volcano.
the end. Yeah. I mean, I didn't see that, but it's probably nothing.
Yeah, I think the volcano was a recovery heart.
Yeah, Ryu not doing DMC is one of those decisions which is like, you can't pick up the song, and like backtracking through your steps feels bad, so that's probably why he didn't do it. But what the hell, is clearly the taking the safer approach and just making sure that he isn't missing some dodgy item like magic or something like that in there. I so often see magic just chilling in DMC. Yeah, Mido skip. So he just played Saria's, but decided to do the trick anyway. And actually, because you might need to come back here without Minuet, I think it's probably makes more sense to play Saria's.
Yep.
Let's see how good Ryu's aiming is. For a bit of HBA action.
Going straight for the target. No pot strats. 1380, 3 shots left. Easy.
What the hell is picking up the song? We're going to see what's been missed.
And it storms.
Yeah, so running out of spots to... Oh, there's the light arrows. We need those. Running out of spots to where this Nocturne can be. Songs we've got left include the Ice Cavern song. I thought Ryu was actually going to do like a new peak of this Gerudo Fortress chest, but no, he just bonked into the wall. Yeah, Ice Cavern song, Prelude song, OOT song.
Meanwhile, what the hell's not dipping into spirit, and he's not backwalking for the choose.
Yeah, interesting that he hasn't got into the Spirit Temple. You know, it is a required dungeon.
I guess maybe he's chasing that Phantom Ganon path hint, and he's thinking it's in the bottom of the well.
Could be. We haven't got crossing in logic.
But we have Requiem in the meadow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it could be that Requiem because we haven't got crossing in logic. And I guess you could do Child Spirit in this segment as well. I don't know. I just feel like may as well dip the first 2 checks, but this is fine, I guess.
Yeah, most certainly a well play.
Good call on the well choice. There, August.
I mean, I don't know if I agree with it. He's got no explosives.
Yeah, I wonder if what the hell was in SFM and Lost Woods, so could have killed a kid and stolen his money.
Yeah.
And then have 200 rupees and then could have bought shoes. Does have the strength, and he can peek all of the bomb lock checks, so at least we'll know.
Speaking of peeking checks, we see the center of the maze is dead. The right side of the maze is dead. Or not.
Without Song of Time, I'm assuming RyuuKane's going to... nothing is in the maze, I don't think, so he's going to just use the keys here. And he used one of these explosives here. One of these 10 shoes that he bought.
Yeah, he
So-
might save scum him there. He did just save it.
Yeah, very true. So just to kind of clarify, the game expects you to get a bomb bag to use explosives in these settings, but the shoe salesman, if you've got 200 a wallet, as we see a big chest here, you can buy explosives from him out of logic.
Ooh, there's a hook shot.
That's going to be very big. We've actually got another chest here.
Silver scale.
That might delay what the hell was into thinking that he needs to go through the river. But Ryu making the right call and picking the horse as way of the hero on the path of Phantom Ganon and picking up that hook shot.
And that opens up the rest of GTG for him. Minus the silver gauntlets.
Yeah. Yeah, it puts the rest of this in. Well, I say in logic because actually the hook is not in logic because of the lack of bomb bag, as we were explaining before. So maybe the seed logically expects you to pick up the scale, plant a bean, pick up a bomb bag from the top of the lab, to get that hook shot. So maybe planting bean in logic.
Good call. Don't often see hook shot strats versus Wolfos.
Yeah, you know what? I've seen a couple of runners starting doing that now, and I'm not sure whether it's just being considered to be quicker at this point. See quite a few different strats from that room. Like I've seen spin strats as well.
Yep.
Another big chest here for Ryu.
Oh, there it is.
Ooh, now that is out of logic because the bomb bag is needed to get the hook shot, and the hook shot's needed to get to this room. So,
Yep, good call.
or is it? Yes, it is, because even if you go the other way, it's hook locked. And another big chest.
That's GTG's loaded today.
Yeah, Ryu. I say Ryu picking the right song to face. Actually, he didn't have strength 2, so he couldn't chase the other song, even if he wanted to.
Another one.
There's a double bubble in this room. Bow, not overly helpful.
And double Ds.
Helpful enough, but you know, seeing 2 big chests in that room, you might have wanted something a little bit better.
Yeah, probably. But I think with that RyuuKane kind of taking the lead here, sub-hour.
Right, what the hell? That was a big chest. You did see that right, didn't you? That was a big chest. They have gilded edges in this season. What the hell? Please do not skip it. Thank you.
And he's not even using his skull mask.
He's not even using the school mask. Ah, 20 sticks. Let's go.
Okay, that could come into play a little later.
Yeah, no magic at the moment, but can always be a useful utility. Looks like another big chest in the bomb locked one he can get because he's got a strength. This is Ryu's strength 2.
And I wonder if he gets blasted by some Octoroks to take him back up top.
Gonna take a while because he's got double defense now. Yeah, like you kind of want to go back to GTG, or do you just leave the checks in there?
It's a tough call to make. I do not envy these runners. As what the hell picks up a bottle of blue fire. And now he's got a scale. Looks like he's taking that either to this item or he's going to go into domain.
Yeah, he looks like he's beelining it to this. It looks like this was an item. Maybe this is the first bomb bag here. Oh, it's a bottle. Oh, is it Ruto's letter? At bias.
It's a 50-50. No, it's just a piece of art.
It's a piece of art. Okay, he's going to domain.
As Ryu's going to show us whether he's locked out of Adult Spirit or not.
Yeah, gonna need a small key here to be able to progress further. There are 2 checks here. Oh, actually, interesting point. What the hell couldn't do this left-hand check without the hook shot? Left hand is dead. Right hand is dead. Blame the pixels on what the hell is this going.
I mean, I've gone back like rewatching episodes, and I've slowed it down to like 25%, and it's sometimes still too fast for me to read the hint.
Yeah, with Jimbo and T coming in, just a quick kind of summary of what's happened at the moment. We had kind of a very bog standard adult one, child one. What the hell got a strength 2 from Gerudo Valley that Ryu has now got? Strength 3 is in DC strength locked. Seems like there's some mishmashy kind of logic going on to pick up a bomb bag to get the hook in GTG. And RyuuKane has circumvented that logic by picking up the bomb shoes. And Ryu now, with a small key, climb in Child Spirit, which is required medallion, and what the hell is currently just clearing some, it's actually not required, but might be required scale stuff.
Yeah. Well, eventually Ryu will be in here to turn in his letter to go into the Ice Cavern, but could be a while.
Yeah, the summary of the sea is that what the hell is currently a submarine with a scale. So, no fire source for Ryu at the moment, so can't do map, chest, and sunblock as adult. I'm gonna just be like, you can jump to that side by just being on the hand. Like, some of the things that maybe I should be knowing.
Distance is relative.
Yeah.
Einstein taught us that if you speedrun it fast enough, the distance will actually decrease in size.
Absolutely. Okay, so there's the bean for what the hells. I think it's going to look like what the hells is going to follow the strict logic of the seed to pick up bomb bag, but Ryu decided that, you know, what we said quite early on with the wallet and Requiem and the horse, just buying the bomb shoes allows you to get past the requirement of the bomb bag. The only thing that could be a bit of a boo-boo is that, alright, maybe in RyuuKane's mind now, he's like, right, late to King Dodongo, doesn't matter, I've got a bomb bag. The problem's going to be if it's not directly a bomb bag, but something like the hover boots, right? And that gets, you know, that's needed to beat the seed because maybe you need the hover boots to get into the fire temple or something like that.
Big chest here in the river. That's the toilet dead. And boss keeper RyuuKane. And we have the long shot in Ice Cavern confirmed.
Yeah, iron boots there. That could be really, I would say important, but I think Ryu is always going to come here with the ice being required anyway. And this is Child Spirit from What the Hells. Big chest on the right hand.
Ooh, there's your hover boots.
Yeah, take what I said about the hover boots and just ignore what I said.
At least for this seed. Maybe it will come back in another seed. And you'll remember Chuckle's commentary from this game and be like, oh yeah.
Really, with the BK and small K, BK, small K, BK and small keys, is actually going to be able to complete this dungeon. He's got the mirror shield, he's got access to the top of here. So this is going to be the green medallion, which unlocks a song for Ryu.
Yeah, Ryu can clear out his burning cack tripod. Trifecta.
Yeah, because after this he's just gonna whack out Forest. He's gonna get on his exercise bike and clear out the Forest Temple. Guy, I'm not actually that much of an Uta boomer. I don't remember the hands being part of the Colossus logic rather than the Spirit Temple logic.
Question in chat, do we know where Nocturne is yet? No, we do not.
If Nocturne is in Ice, and Long is just in Progression Shadow, this seed could be over pretty quickly. If Nocturne is on AD, and we suddenly need to find a Kakiri sword and a hammer, this might turn into a boomerang, yeah. This might turn into a bit of an item hunt. Here's the beam planted. I feel bad for What the Hells. He's going through all of this, and if he just bought some shoes, he would be flying, but RyuuKane is the one who's flying at the moment. Flying the flag for France, but flying through the seed as well.
Oh, missing the shot on the Ice Witch.
The witch is actually being probably the most helpful they could have been after that as well, with one staying in its place and the other just moving to the centre. So for people who are just watching this and want to learn some new strats here for the Spirit Temple, when the witch flies over to one of the platforms, that will be the witch that will fire. Okay, so as soon as you see the witch go to a platform, you look at it, it will start pumping up, and then you hook shot the other one to keep it at place, and then you try and, wiggle to hit the other witch.
Oh, wiggle. Now, unfortunately, that's 2 missed shots for RyuuKane so far.
Yeah, this should be the final one. And let's see if we what Rio was just doing then as well was that sometimes the witch can stay on that platform and will fire a bonus shot, but if you fire a hook shot, it will force the witch to move, which is why Ryu shot them to make it wiggle. And then this second phase strat, we'll see if Ryu does the kind of the new strat here. So he's doing it. So you fire the hook shot after the witch has finished her animation, and it makes her wiggle again. And you do that twice. Jump over to this platform, block this, and then crouch tab 5 or 6 times. I forget how many it is.
Yeah, much better second phase.
Oh, it's a BGS, so it's actually 3.
Ooh, there's the hammer on top of the lab.
All right, take what I said about the hover boots and replace it with the hammer.
And unfortunately now, what the hell's first bomb bag could be in any of the grottos.
Could be any of the grottos, but now if AD is required, that puts what the hell is back into a position of goodness. I can't think of another word. But it could just be on this prelude song that we just picked up with the green medallion. Oh, what is this fire? Whoa! 2 huge items here in Lake Hylia.
Holy moly.
Wow, there's a hint in League, which is a dual hint. That's like, it tells you what both of the adult bean checks are. And just imagine if you got a dual hint that was like, the adult bean location is the hammer and Din's fire. You'd be pogging out so hard. Yeah, Benji's right. 2 items, neither of them are the bomb bag.
Come on, opponent, just go forward.
Yeah, slight declines and horse don't go together. It doesn't. The formula doesn't compute.
Meanwhile, Ryu picking up that Song of Time in the Temple of Time. But Ryu should know where to go.
Yeah. Bomb bag. Oh, talking of bomb bag. There's the bomb bag.
Alright, so he didn't have to go far with that hammer. That's good.
No, he now has bomb bag. But what I was going to say is that Ryu's got the bomb bag, so he'll go into DC next, it looks like. Oh, this may... I don't know. Ryu just needs to just confirm, because he's got the hook shot, he just needs to confirm that Scarecrow 40 is dead. And, like, he's able to get the adult lake locations. But if for some way, shape, or form he checks that Scrub Grotto first and finds the bomb bag then, he might be dissuaded from doing adult lake. Once we are in a bit of a lull, let's go through kind of everybody who is here today. We've got the #1 seed, what the hell's happened, and the mighty RyuuKane running today. So check both of those out. We have got Ashling and we've got Axel Ryman, Legends, tracking for us today. So thank you very much. There's something in there. Is that the Lens of Truth?
It is.
It is indeed. On the 1s and 2s today, it's me, Chuckles501, and the commentary great, that is August 40th.
Thank you very much.
Shiro's restreaming. There's probably a French restream going on, so go and have a chill with them. There's probably a race monitor. I'm assuming it's Ayasuna if he's restreaming it. And with a gang bringing you the restream today. Oh, it's actually Sky. Sorry, Sky. I didn't know there was a command for that.
So not too surprising, Ryu's got 2 medallion dungeons to clear. As what the hell's is putting those pieces together. Looks like they're both going to be into Dongo's Cavern at the same time.
Yeah, what the hell, remember, has done a bit of DC. Use the strength. No, what the hell, she can't use the horse to go into Kakarika Village. So... Oh, Ryu's doing the chew strat. He's not going to skip DC, is he? No. No. You don't do that.
You might if your opponent is what the hell's happened. Definitely don't skip the hint.
We know that it's probably worth. There's only strength 3 here. We haven't got an OGC hint yet, but... No. No, he's not doing that. Okay, he's doing easy. Nobody say anything about what I said when What the Hells did that peak and now RyuUkane's doing it. Nobody mentioned it. Thanks. So what the hell is going to have options after this? Like, could go into Spirit. But doesn't have a hook to clear. Could go into GTG and follow the opponent's path.
Yeah, he does have options.
I've got a feeling he'll do... Yeah, he could do either. I'm not sure actually. What I do know is that he's going to be killing an ancient dinosaur coming up in King Dodongo. August, give us some lore on King Dodongo, please.
He thinks Gorons are very, very tasty, and this terrifies those Gorons on Death Mountain. And believe it or not, he has killed a Zooter player once upon a time.
Wow.
And I don't even think Oko was on. I think that was before Oko was a thing.
Yeah, what the hell picked up the logical bomb bag in field? So we know it's the logical bomb bag because the route of getting it was storms, to go into the well, to pick up the scale, to pick up a bean, to plant it in lake, to get the hammer, to get to the desert.
But I don't know why she swallowed that fly. Perhaps she'll die. That's what that reminded me of.
Chat saying we're on fire, but I think we're going to be good. Nobody panic. Just yet.
Blue shirt.
Okay, these runners are now tied on medallions.
For the next 30 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely tied, but Ryu currently with the... It's like one of those things where, to use a soccer term here, like, or any kind of sport, any sport that has leagues, but like RyuUkane's got the points, right? He's got the wins in the bag, like he's got like the GTG stuff, he's done Spirit Temple, but what the hell has the game's advantage? Like he's got more games because he's got the hammer, he's got the Din's Fire, you know. Is Ryu gonna pick them up? We'll have to wait and see.
I'm curious to see if any of your British friends will listen to this stream and then disown you for calling it soccer.
Just pandering to the audience. Will any of my friends be watching this? No. No, they won't.
Then are they really friends?
Oh, they hear enough of me already. They don't need to hear me on the internet.
Alright, gonna full clear out Death Mountain Crater. What the hell has been here before? Saw the volcano, saw the wall item.
Yeah, coming back here. Still doesn't have a hook shot to get the song still, but back in here. Also, I'm really sorry for everybody that I offended by saying that, implying that you're not my friends. You are clearly all my internet friends.
Ooh, big chest.
Okay. Cactus Twin Rover duplicate. Handy red tunic.
Alright, all the shirts.
Yeah, what the hell putting that hammer to good use, and Ryu's gonna head over to the fire temple. Picking up the song. Does he enter? I can't see him doing it without the hammer.
Yeah, I think it would be a tough call to make. Oh, that's handy though.
Yeah, that song is very good, but unfortunately, it's not Nocturne. So
yeah, we're down to 50-50.
Yeah, Ryu may be needing to find that hammer for a stone completion in the fire temple.
Yeah, either way, we're gonna need Rudo's letter.
Oh, Skull Mask was a slingshot, was that? So,
yeah.
What the hell doing the mask quest? Unneeded. That is dead. Everybody is saying, rush Dad early. Sorry, you would have been greeted by nada.
Yeah, not even a cutscene.
No, no, no. I made a suggestion whilst we look at this big chest. I'll give my suggestion.
Oh, Prelude of
Ocarina
Light.
Food.
And the gold scale.
Nocturne's in ice, confirmed. So the hammer potentially not required for RyuuKane.
Yep.
Yeah, my suggestion was to bring back the King Zora cutscene. However, no, bring back King Zora moving and weeping, but you can move at the same time. So by the time you walk around, he's squeezed just enough across for you to walk past. But if you wanted to watch him weeping, then you could do. Yeah, everybody put your weeps in chat.
As What the Hell picks up Nehru's Love. Still no magic, but we've got all our spells.
No, we can't have spell percent because spell was not commentated.
Touche.
Oh, we're not getting double forest.
No, What the Hell doesn't have a hook shot to get in.
Yeah, so he's heading towards.
Yeah, he might forego the. Oh, I don't know. It's unfortunate he doesn't have a hook shot in here, because you can't get back to the adult side if you jump onto the hand.
Yeah, you're resigned to save Quinn. And save quitting is slow, especially on Wii DC, which What the Hell is playing on.
Big chest here in the first floor Stalfos room. It's a wallet.
Yeah, I was just thinking, what could we find here? Like, we're still missing magic.
That puts the Paradox Letter into consideration.
We know where the Iron Boots are. We know the long shot is in either Ice or Shadow. We know where Nocturne is. So, yeah, like, magic hunt, basically. And the letter, of course, yeah, because we can't KZ skip. Yeah, if What the Hell's had magic, he could use FW here. But he does not have that.
Well, that shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yeah, chat bringing up a good point. It might be a while before Ryu finds his Din's Fire.
Yeah, it all depends on... I think if Ryu found the logical bomb bag, I think it'd be a lot a lot more likely for him to skip it. But I think until Ryu finds the logical bomb bag, and they're right by each other, 'cause it's right by Lake, I think he'll still do it, just for the potential that there could be an item that leads to bomb bag in that lake.
Oh, that's interesting. He's playing Serenade. Does he dip into the water? No.
Yeah, he was kind of done with that. Done with that spirit dip, and looks like he might be heading towards GTG. Question mark. Oh, he's doing lab dive. I was actually about to say I didn't know what the hell got the second scale from.
That was the Storm's Grotto in the forest.
Ah, okay.
It was right after our OOTR.
Yeah, I think what the hell was just doing this as his method of getting to GTG. Because you can't do the Wasteland check without magic. So he decided to do the route that got him a check at the same time.
The Oasis Fairy? I think you mean the Desert Colossus Fairy. We have seen that on Ryu's side.
Horses being horse.
Again.
So what the hell are going to be able to full clear GTG, including the silver block room? Hag said in chat could be interesting if the magic was behind there. That would be interesting. Someone's having a problem with the horse today. Look at the all red toned tunics of what the hell is there?
Yeah, seeing red.
Flame checking forest, but Big Goron's dead, so he can scratch that one off. What the hell feels necessarily behind at the moment? When he sees this bomb bag on the beamers, though, he's going to feel very behind.
Maybe. It's really hard to guess what your opponent's doing. Although sometimes it's not. I remember a post-race interview between Marco and Bonnaroo where they knew exactly where the other one was the entire time.
Yeah, especially with them two, because they must have played seeds and seeds against each other and...
Yeah, and multi-world allies.
Oh,
teammates.
what? I didn't know that.
I thought so once upon a time.
Yeah, that was before Chuckles 501. Before I was born.
BC, before Chuckles.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
And what the hell's going for pot strats? He is from North America.
Yeah, utilizing that NA aim.
Ooh, just barely pulling off the 1570. Gonna pick up his light arrows here.
Yeah.
No. Alright, just 5 minutes of the Forest Temple left.
Yeah, imagine finding nothing in Progression Forest. It could never be the Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, the most that gets him is Bolero Fire.
Yeah, true. And that's not even in the dungeon.
It might be helpful to get whatever's in the Ice Cavern.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we're saying magic letterbox block, and in reality, how many checks are left in the game? Like, here's the bomb bag that What the House could have got about 45 minutes ago. Oh no, that's the hookshot, sorry.
Yeah. Big
chest
in the checkerboard room. It's the last bomb bag.
Okay,
Or
yeah.
no. Yeah, last
Yeah, that's the last bomb bag. There's one in GTG. Hook locked. That is also hook locked. Yeah, what the hell is it? The whole journey of planting the bean and got the iron boots out of it. Like, cool. Yeah, got hammer and dins. Dins definitely required. Hammer not so, but you didn't need to plant the bean. You could have just come here with the choose.
Yep. And RyuuKane is going to be basically a Twin Rova fight and a Forest Temple ahead.
Yeah, significant amount. Yeah, what I was saying before we got rudely interrupted by Big Chest and the Forest Temple being junk. Yeah, like, really, what do we have left? Like, we can't go into Shadow, we can't go into Ice, we've seen the well.
There's the Water Temple.
The Water Temple, yeah. We do have to go in there.
There are the fairy fountains in the outside Ganon's Castle and the Hyrule Castle Ferry. We got Bomb Shoot Bowling. We got 2 checks in Child Goron City. Not a whole lot.
Yeah, a fair selection of bad checks.
Yep.
Fire Temple, and what the hell's could do a lot more of the Fire Temple. Could be baited into there. It's only bait if there's nothing in there. August, the timer is about to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. I don't know what that countdown I was doing. I was counting upwards.
You were just reading what the time was going to be.
There is a big chest in this spirit block room. Pawsy. Slingshot.
Da 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 da.
Let's go!
Put the spoiler log away, please, Chuckles.
Let's go! It's always a slingshot. There are 7 slingshots in the seed.
No. Not even in RSL.
No. Not even in Plentiful that got nerfed today. This is going to be the bomb bag.
No time for shield flakes. We gotta go. Gotta get baited by 2 big chests in the next room.
Yeah, very true. At least he'll have, what, 8 hearts and double defense after this.
I think he'd rather have something more substantial.
I said that was going to be a slingshot. I don't think there's 2 slingshots left in the game. It's likely that it's going to be that. But actually, one of them is on School Mask, so there was only one.
aren't a whole lot of big chests left. We got fire arrows, 2 magic meters, boomerang, Rudo's letter, and the Kokiri sword. And the long shot.
Got a few bottles.
Oh yeah, bottles.
But yeah, not a ton. Scene, double defense, neighbor's love. We know the ice arrows are on 30. Seen the tunics, seen the wallets. Maybe a bow left somewhere, I think, yeah. Is she gonna have something? She has the fire arrows.
There are the fire arrows.
Here's another location that could be spicy. The fire lot checks here in the Spirit Temple.
Yep. I think one of them is a key. I'm not 100% sure, but...
Yeah, that tracks.
But RyuuKane has run out of medallion dungeons to do.
Run out of medallion dungeons, has run out of what I would say direct paths. You know, paths that he still hasn't completed. Paths that still are dungeons that he hasn't completed yet. Water Bongo.
That's where our magic meter is.
Wow, okay.
But he does not have the iron boots from the Zor's River. Although that might be where he's headed to right now.
What could be really ugly for What the Hells is that if the magic is actually just in ice and it is the letter that's in the water temple.
Oh yeah, good call.
And then basically just needs to find that Din's fire and he did go. Really spicy, and I was actually thinking about what patents were left, and I was considering what Ryu was trying to find in those hints, but he found something decent. Harvest for What the Hells.
Yeah, RyuuKane about to see his OOT hint and get his gold scale. Oh, that's just a silver scale.
Yeah, still doesn't have the gold one from the well.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty dense location. We'll probably get there eventually.
And I've got a feeling. Actually, I tell you what, that scale has just gave RyuuKane this river access as well, which is very, very nice. And that will lead him to the iron boots. Yeah, he's gonna go for a swim.
Yep, makes sense.
Yeah, Ryu's definitely done Child Scarecrow. They both went to Lake pretty early because Lake was on the path of King Dodongo, which is for the hammer to get the first bomb bag, but also there is Din's Fire in Lake. And the question really of the seed is Ryu gonna think King Dodongo is completed, I'm not going to clear Lake, or will he go, I'm going to full clear my path because I don't know where the first bomb bag is yet.
Yeah, could be a double-edged sword.
Yeah, TJ's actually makes a good point. He's about to pick up the iron boots here, so he'll head into water knowing that it's path and the progression dungeon, so could pick up he could be Serenade and just go into the water temple, but might end up doing Lake at the same time. What is going on here? We're playing the Ocarina of Time Randomizer, and this is our Season 6 Losers Bracket Final. The winner of this match will go through to the Grand Final to play the Winners Bracket winner, who is Say.
Yeah, what the hell's is a Twin Rova fight and a Force Temple behind.
Yeah, pretty important match here. Twin Rover just playing with what the hell was like a cat with a mice.
But he's nailing those shots.
Ryu's deciding to do the map checks first, not going compass first. Here in waters. People say ice keys are the worst enemies in the game. Let's all consider these spike ball things actually being the worst enemy in the game.
Maybe if they froze you, but... Yeah, ice keys are just like a trap chest with wings.
Though those spike balls can be killed with Din's fire very easily, isn't it?
Yep.
And Din's
So
fire
can
and
ice keys. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you can. Don't they? Like normal keys just turn into fire keys.
I think Din's fire kills ice keys.
Alright, somebody load up a seed, somebody go and use Din's fire on some ice keys.
I don't know if you have to load up a whole seed, just load up your debug ROM.
Oh yeah,
practice ROM.
somebody load up GZ. Oh, I would do Axel, but my adapter for my emulator to put my GameCube controller in broke, so I can't. So I'm sorry.
And unfortunately, What the Hell does not have Minuet of Fire from the Death Mountain Crater song. So he cannot just warp right over there. But that's likely where he wants to go to next.
Just want to shout out Ryu hovering over to that I don't know, tunnely bit there and hanging off the edge so the boulder went over him. I thought that was excellent. I'm definitely stealing that strat. What the hell is not going to forest yet? Maybe just checking to see if this was going to be Minuet or not.
Meanwhile, RyuuKane has found his boss key, and he's gonna do some fancy bomb strats here.
Yeah. This is I think this is it's classed as a bomb push, I think is what it's classed as.
Yep.
He's going to wait for the frame for the bomb to explode to push him out, but also pull the block at the same time. It's fancy smanchy.
And What the Hell is either setting time of day, or he's checking strength 3.
Or he's going to bomb hover to Ganon's.
I don't think he wants to be disqualified. The seed's not that garbage.
Yeah, Ryu unfortunately missed it. But very, very difficult frame perfect kind of trick, which is why he was pause buffering.
I was thinking, surely there has to be a reason Strength 3 was so readily available.
Yeah.
It's not for light arrows.
Magique?
Nuts. Swinging
Ah,
a
nuts.
heavy sack.
The biggest of sacks as well.
Sounds very uncomfortable.
I mean, if I was carrying 40 Deku nuts in my sack...
What, you'd be very fertile?
I don't know where Link puts any of his items, I have to admit.
You borrowed Mary Poppins' bag.
Oh, yeah.
For every deed that must be done, there is an element of fun.
Yeah, chat's right saying that long shot is where in or behind ice. You have an outstanding ice to morpher. Nice little peek here as you rise up. Try and see this chest here. Good old King Samson strat. What the hell is no Bolero, no Minuet, no Nocturne. Hikers to the Forest Temple. Actually, is this, what the hell is his third trip to adult SFM?
Yes.
He was
Feels
here,
bad, man.
He got the song, and then he did the grotto with the bomb bag later. And this is the third trip to DMC as well. And he's going to pick up Minuet.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Just thinking it could be Nocturne in here still.
Yeah. There we go. Now we're not hikers.
But RyuuKane continues to push his advantage. He's got the Water Temple boss key. In here looking for his path to Bongo Bongo.
So interestingly, there was a qualifier that What the Hell was played, and he didn't do the Deku 2 hint, and the Deku 2 hint got you a lot of information about the rest of the game. I think it basically told you where like Ruto's letter was or something like that. And What the Hell didn't do Deku 2 and got kind of punished for it. I think he ended up like 40th or something like that in that qual. Is this going to be a case that What the Hell is going to learn from his lesson and do the Deku 2 hint to get the water to Bongo? Or is he going to take that as a one-off and just continue skipping Deku 2 and miss out on the water to Bongo?
It didn't punish him that much, right? He still qualified as the #1 seed.
Well, yeah, that was definitely one of the quals he got erased from there, but, you know, any day where you get beaten by Chuckles 501 in an Ocarina of Time race is a sore day for all.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting play that he'll have to make in about 15 minutes.
Here's a big chest. Is it the letter? Is it magic?
It is the letter.
It's the letter. Now, good in one way, because now we know that that magic is behind that. Or is it just going to be for the Nocturne? It might not even be for the magic. It's just letter for Nocturne, because Nocturnes are nice.
Yeah.
And still a magic hunt. But bad for RyuuKane, because now not doing Adult Lake, and we know that Din's Fire is chilling in Adult Lake.
Yep. If you want to see whether magic meter is in the ice cavern or if it's just Nocturne at Shadow, you're going to have to stay right here, only on Zelda Speedruns.
Yeah, this is all eyes on Ryu walking up to hand in the letter. It's got scale.
Got scale.
Yeah, got scale. I say walking up, but winning up.
I'm wondering if he's going to jump into the bottom of the well while his job here.
I think. I don't know. For me, I've avoided well so far. I might try to continue avoiding well. But, you know, Ryu is still missing Din's Fire. Does he know it's not AD? Has he got the prelude?
Yeah, he has. That's where he got his scale.
Yeah. Yeah, we might get an indication on if he'll do late on the case of if he does these domain checks, because he could skip these if he's being really aggressive towards ice.
Good point.
But it's also, when will you ever come back here?
Yeah, he's rolling to the minigame.
Yeah, so a little bit of time saved for what the hells as Ryu dives from some rupees and lights some torches.
I might even see RyuuKane go down the river to do the frogs in the rain check. If he's thinking about being thorough.
Yeah, because he's got storms. Yeah.
And that could take him on a more direct route if he wants to do the well, too. So, lots of options.
This is really a big moment for RyuuKane, I think, because what I said earlier about kind of the meta being thorough in your kind of early first hour and then kind of potentially taking gambles if you think you need to in the later parts. And it is Ryu in gamble mode and maybe wants to skip doing well, or is he in thorough mode? Like, does he feel like he's got a bit of an advantage with getting that hook early, or does he feel that he can pull an edge by not doing well? It's Ryu's probably sitting there at the moment, like going through these options and really considering these.
Yeah, meanwhile, a couple of questions in chat. Where was the hammer? That was on top of the lab roof. And we are playing with the seed that chest size and textures matches its contents. So, what the hell is skipping these small chests here in the Forest Temple because they are not big and they are not gilded. The big gilded chests have major items in them. The small gilded chests have keys in them. What the hell? So I'm missing out on that peak, but it's a big chest anyway. It's the claim check.
Yeah. For the dead Big Goro.
Yep. And it does look like the answer to your question, Shuckles, is that Ryo, he's in thorough mode.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing this check, which is going to be en route to doing the well.
He's also got 20 gold Skulltula tokens in his pocket. Haven't seen that check, I think.
Yeah. I think we do have a 40 hint. We saw a 40 hint in the near Market Grotto. It was dead.
That's the back walk into Kakariko Village.
Yeah, so it's funny though, because like Ryu, he knows his opponent. He knows what the hell is. They've played each other 1-to-1 in official races 5 times. They're both giants of the game. They've both been playing for a very long time. I wonder how much, kind of, considering his opponent is a more thorough player, plays into doing these checks here.
Yep.
What Ryu might be thinking is, yeah, like, I got the hook out of logic. Like, that felt pretty good. Maybe I do some of the other thorough stuff that What the Hell is going to do, just to kind of counteract that. I've got my advantage by doing the chew stuff. Let's kind of play the safe game a little bit.
Meanwhile, What the Hell still has a good 5 or 6 minutes inside the Forest Temple.
Yeah. And then for What the Hell is like it really is going to be, you know, for him and for the race kind of thing. Hopefully picks up that Deku 2 hint, which is water to bongo. He's going to go straight to ice, straight into water anyway. But the concern is that the BK, depending on the route that he does in Water Temple, could get the BK first before getting the letter if he doesn't get the hint.
Nice shot of the Frozen Eye Switch. Who's leading at the moment? I would say RyuuKane is in a pretty good position. Minus he does not have Din's Fire from Adult Lake Hylia fishing. What the Hell's is going to be slowly closing that gap as he finishes through the Forest Temple. RyuuKane also has the Basquiat Water Temple and some rather juicy knowledge.
Yeah, point in chat saying if you got the hover boots and the hammer, you can get to the Water Temple boss, but that's a banned glitchless strat in this rule set, so we're not allowed to do that. So you won't be seeing that.
Oh, and this is a bomb-locked big chest that What the Hell's missed earlier. Oh, we didn't have bombs in the well. Just another bottle, though. Alright, bottle percent.
We missed that.
Yep.
And by we, I mean the royal we of chat as well. We're all in this together.
But that might be something that's snagging on What the Hell's mind here.
Might get him going back there if he's missing an item. Maybe the audio is repeating because we've been stuck in the forest temple for 15 minutes and the audio repeats. Can we sing the dungeon audio for chat, August?
Sing the Forest Temple song?
Yeah. And you have to do the bits in the background. I'm done. Okay, that's the well completed. Well, oh well.
Bomb lock chest in the well was a bottle with some blue potion in it.
Bunny dead.
Yep, 20, just $5.
We've got the advantage of looking at Ryu's face whilst playing. He's just had a nice little nervous touch of his fringe as he completes that.
Alright, time to go bowling. And what the hell is not reading those hints?
Uh-oh.
But he's going straight to the water temple.
He is going to the water temple. I'm just trying to think, like, if he... I don't know, where was the BK water? Like, specifically which chest?
That was the bow target.
Okay. So, the saving grace for what the hells would be if he does compass map route. If he does compass map dart link loop first, then he's alright. But if he does any other kind of route, I think he's bummed.
No, I think no matter how you slice up this water temple, without the hint, you get the boss key and you leave.
Yeah, that's slightly concerning. I guess another thing in what the hell is mind is maybe what have we got left? Like, how much of the game do I actually have left to do? And does it make sense for me just to do the whole of the water temple at this point? Cause,
yeah, that's a good point.
Like, we went through kind of the bad stuff. Like, we had, look at these spikes, like, wrecking health again.
I mean, without Rudo's letter, he's down to Childgoran City, Fire Temple, and unfreezing King Zora.
Yeah. Yeah, so I may just decide just to whack through this and be done. And if there was a runner that might have done it, I think what the hell is that runner?
Yeah, I agree. Meanwhile, RyuuKane is hoping he's going adult for the last time.
Yeah, so he didn't do Childgoran City. He did the whole of the well. Is Ryu now going to... Ryu's basically got, like, in the same vein. He's got ice next, so he's probably going to go to ice, knowing that it's path. So I can't see him going into Adult Lake right straight away. So he may still have to wait and see if he goes back to Adult Lake. Yeah, Ryu's been in River twice. He was there as adult, got the iron boots, and then he went as child to do Frog Swan. Oh, I don't think my heart can take another close match like the Ryu Say match.
What was it, down to 30 seconds, right?
Something like, yeah, it was, what the hell was in the final Ganon phase when the finish came in. Here's the BK. What the hell's, what are you doing? Are you staying? Are you going?
If you want to find out, you're going to have to stay tuned right here only on twitch.tv/ZeldaSpeedRuns.
So I didn't pick up the keys, don't pick up the keys. He doesn't know. OGC done for Ryu, and this is going to be Minuet to head towards the ice cavern.
Question in chat, why not pick up the keys? Well, because What the Hells has already spent 2 keys and save scum them on the vanilla boss key chest, so there's no reason for him to pick up any more small keys. Just that big one. And What the Hells is leaving. That's not good.
Rip Hells. Okay, so now we've got 2 runners. What the hell is probably heading towards this big chest, isn't he?
Yeah, good point.
Rather than clearing up the rest of that. So Ryu is missing an item in Din's, and now What the hell is missing an item in the Lesser. I think the hell was missing the Lesser is probably the more precarious one.
Oh, what the hell is this? Turning at nighttime? No, where is he going?
Dick poses him to dead.
Sure is. Where was the letter that was in the river chest in the water temple? 20 skulls? Maybe Kakariko archery? He might not have done that.
Yeah, potentially.
Oh, he's also getting Bolero. He can do all Forest Temple. As RyuuKane gets the Kokiri sword.
Tiny sword. Wow. That's another location that could have our magic.
Yep, absolutely.
Also, Redbat, yeah, you're right up on what save scumming is pretty much correct. You save before using something, and then you realise you don't need it, so you just quit without saving, and then you get the stuff back. Normally done with small keys, can be done with bomb and shoes as well, and in some other instances. Yeah, time of day, another good one.
Yep. So what the hell is hoping that magic is going to be here in Fire Temple?
Yeah. Poor What the Hells and poor RyuuKane at the moment. Both these runners missing the items they need.
They knew exactly what they were signing up for like 3 months ago.
That, yeah, almost 5 months now. Like I don't know, it's gone on forever it seems. There could be something in fire. You know, it could be letter for Nocturne in ice. Well, it definitely is letter for Nocturne in ice, at least. Magic could be here, but magic could be here in fire. Like we're still looking for this magic. It could be here.
There's also two magics, so there could be one in fire, there could be a second one in ice.
Is. Oh wow, Ryu swagging off with the backflip back onto the platform. Amazing.
Very nice. Very rarely see that.
Pinch that setup there, because it looks like you did it in a different way. Big chest here in ice.
Could be a boomerang, could be a bow, could be magic. Got all our bodies.
I mean, likely the long shot for the ice Pathomorpher.
It's our last bow.
It's a bow. Okay.
So the next big chest is certainly going to be exciting.
Yeah. If you put your money on what the hells, you're hoping for a magic here in the Fire Temple. If you put your money on RyuuKane, I'm just hoping he goes to Adult Lake at some point.
Not here in the alcove.
So Iron Boots chest, or it's just the song. If this is just Nocturne, and that's the only thing we find here, where does Ryu go next?
He goes into the Deku Tree, no question.
Deku, he's picked up the Kiri sword now, yeah. Trying to do the hover game strat here to go to the platform, but Ice Keys deciding they didn't play.
Yeah, they heard you questioning their worst enemy status.
Yeah, they were annoyed. No big chest, no long shot in ice, so it's looking like it's behind Nocturne.
And by virtue of what Nocturne leads, it's behind Magic too. Ooh, he's playing Serenade.
That would be indication that he's going to save quit. Ooh, he could have save quit then.
Yeah, good call.
But this is looking like Adult Lake.
Yeah.
This is very, very good for Ryu. This?
Well, I mean, Din's Fire and Hammer don't unlock anything for him.
No, still gonna need to find the magic.
And he also never picked up Bolero in Burning Cack. So if he wants to follow what the hell's in the Fire Temple, he's walking there. Well, I guess he has Nocturne, so he can get Bolero pretty quickly. And have a little few questions about how we know certain things about the long shot, and that kind of hinges on our hinted path to Phantom Ganon. Got a hint that Phantom Ganon, or something in the Sacred Forest Meadow, led us to Phantom Ganon. The problem is we found a bow and a strength in Lon Lon Ranch. And the 3 items required to get you into the Forest Temple, or to complete the Forest Temple and get you to Phantom Ganon, are the bow, strength, and hook shot. And because of other quirks with hints, that told us that the second hook shot was going to be hook shot locked. But now I'm thinking maybe one of the wallets was hook shot locked. So maybe the long shot could be in the Deku Tree?
Yeah, I think long in long. I think it's long in ice. Long has to be in ice. No, shadow. Long has to be in shadow. Magic could be in Deku though.
The real answer is logic is confusing, so just play the seed and don't worry about it.
I actually thought the answer you were going to give them was just... We know. We just know. We just played this game a lot. And just assume. Oh, here's a horsey fight. Probably gonna go and clear field. Yeah, in reality, this was Ryu's quickest play to get a lot of checks done because he's got this to do, like the adult lake and field stuff to do. Quite a lot to do. Very quick checks. Hints as well. Yeah, Ryu didn't do the strength 2 checks there. Be interested if he heads back there. Ryu also with the logical cleared up now by picking up that hammer and getting that bomb bag. Oh, he hasn't got it yet, but he's about to.
Yeah, meanwhile, what the hell is almost done with the Fire Temple here?
Yeah. He has 0 keys coming into this part of the dungeon. So... What are the keys outstanding?
Yep.
I'm not even sure if he's picked up the BK yet. Oh, there's a big chest here.
Oh, wow.
Hold on to your hats.
Boomerang or magic? It's magic. Wow.
It's the magic. Let's go. This is turned into a seed now. This is turning into a race.
Unfortunately, that magic really only unlocks the 2 magic lock checks in the Spirit Temple. He doesn't have Nocturne yet. He can't get it without Rudo's letter. There's the boss key, and he's leaving. Set your Pharaoh's wind, please. There you go. Break that wind. Might be a little stinky for that going on up here, but he's gonna have to deal with it.
Okay, so magic is helpful. Ryu now needs to do the entirety of the Fire Temple. It wasn't time wasted for what the hells, and he save quitting. He's going back, child. Again, he still has this big chest in the well that still needs to be cleared. Surprised he didn't do that first.
Yeah, did he ever do... I don't think he's done Bombshoe Bowling either.
Oh, yeah,
Or the,
yeah.
Hyrule Castle Ferry.
Yeah, could do chest game as well now.
Wow, good call.
So quite a few checks here in the market.
Yeah, he could also go into the graveyard and do that check. Well, it looks like Ryu's got the Fire Temple on mind.
He's going to go pick up this Bolero at least.
Yeah. The clock is ticking for what the hell's to make use of that magic.
He's picked up the hammer and he's headed into fire. Could have gone to the Deku Tree as an option. Oh, he's gonna do some checks. He's walking. He's walking. Not headed into fire.
Yeah, he just got his hammer, so he's ideally he would find something good here.
Yeah.
He did peek the hammer locked check in the valley, but I don't think he ever went into the Goron maze.
Yeah, not sure if he did the peeky peek. See the chest there.
Question in chat whether what the hells is going to check the Hyrule Castle Gossip Stone up towards the castle. I don't think so.
Yeah, if he's skipping the Deku hints, I can't see him doing Hyrule Castle 2.
Especially not with Sunsong. Maybe if he needed to wait out some time of day, but he's just going to the forest. He's doing Goron City.
Yeah. Are we in no mode?
We are. Oh,
Okay.
technically we need the long shot. We think it's very likely it's in Shadow Temple.
Yeah, we have direction. We have enough direction for that. So where do we stand, like, in the seed then? Like, what the hell's... We'll need to do the entirety of the... What I'm trying to think is, like, if what the hell's stopped what he was doing right now and went into the water temple, like, what is the time difference between the two runners? Because Ryu has got to do the entirety, pretty much the entirety of fire, minus Volvagia and the hammer check.
Yep. I mean, I think if what the hell's went straight into the water temple from here, it would still be pretty close.
Yeah,
but I think
yeah.
RyuuKane would have a slight edge with the H changes. Right, because what the hells would have to get the letter, go back child, turn it in, go back adult.
Oh, that's true. He's still got to do ice, hasn't he? Yeah, I completely forgot that he would still need to do ice. Yeah, so this might be... The house picked up a bit of a lifeline by picking up that magic, but might not be enough.
Right, so question in chat, what does the letter unlock? It unlocks 3 out of the 4 checks in Jabu Jabu and all of the Ice Cavern. Or I guess 1 out of the 4 checks in Jabu. Ice Cavern and Zora's Fountain.
I'll laugh at the other magic is in this pot.
Nope, $5.
Ooh, here's Serenade.
He's either going back adult or he's gonna walk from the drawbridge to Kakariko for the
Yeah.
big chest in the bottom of the well. Question
like
chat, was magic in fire? It was. It was on the compass chest.
Yeah, so Ryu is a few minutes to picking that up.
Yeah, RyuuKane in the driver's seat, 2 hours, 16 minutes in. We have found all the major items, minus the long shot and the boomerang. So if long shot isn't in the Shadow Temple, I think boomerang has to be in there.
Yeah, we're kind of
Or
running out of items that it could be.
yeah, the long shot is either in Shadow Temple, in Jabu, or it could be in the Temple of Time from Princess Zelda. And question in chat, the RyuuKane versus Seisei will be a rematch.
Yeah, they
Seisei-
played each other in the semi-finals, didn't they, at the winners bracket?
Yep. But Seisei will go into the best of 3 match with a game up.
Yeah, because of that match, yeah, specifically. Interesting. You know, Ryu might bail out of Fire Temple at this point. I think it's a significant climb for what the hell's to do now.
There's really no other better places for you to be at the moment.
Yeah. I think one of the considerations for Ryu doing fire here was, well, obviously the Bolero picking up was quite handy, but age changing without prelude does take a significant amount of time, so he probably doesn't want to just randomly go to child, spend the time kind of save quitting, change age, needing to play Serenade to get back here if he doesn't need to, so maybe that's why he chose to come here.
Yep, all good things to consider. That's how he's gotten this far into the tournament, taking out some heavy-hitting names. What the hell's making his withdrawal from the Temple of Time? Little does he know he will have to make another deposit. Ooh, what the hell's doing all the magic lock checks?
Yeah, he's heading towards this wasteland check now. A lot of stuff we haven't seen. Shame it's not gonna get him anything interesting. And Ryu is edging closer and closer to this magic. See if we find magic blocks from magic here. Could be interesting. Nope.
One of my favorite parts of this last tournament was watching Mr. Mario fall down here and shooting the fire arrow on his way down.
Yeah, sniping that torch. So cool when he does that.
Oh, RyuuKane going for highest score on first.
The BK.
Oh no, he's leaving. No, he's not. Okay, good.
He's playing Song of Time to get back up. Imagine if he left. Imagine if he left. Yeah, what has entered back into the Spirit Temple to do these fire lock checks as well. He really is doing everything but the place he needs to go. And the place that is actually hinted as well. What the hell is doing at some acrobatics to play. Press the switch. But here's the big chest.
Yeah, and there goes the battle.
There's the magic. Ryu pretty happy. Made the correct call there to head into the fire temple instead of going to the Deku tree. Now the into shadow. Hopefully finding the one shot here.
Should be about 25 to 30 minutes before the pig has been slain, and we all get a tasty portion of bacon served up to us.
Still not a serenade from what the hell was this? More unserenade.
He might still have a bottle of blue fire.
Kalo saying boat driver on strike. That would only be in the UK and not in Hyrule. I'm pretty sure they've got a good union system in Hyrule. Yeah, I guess what the hell picked up that bottle of blue fire, didn't he? So, can actually do this out of logic, and unfortunately he's going to pick up the Kakiri sword and he might go Deku Tree.
There's a question in this chat. So in this tournament, we can't use any glitches. More or less correct. We can do bomb jumps or ground jumps. And we can do flame storage. Other than that, all glitches are banned.
There's the dagger. That is in logic without Rute's letter because of the 2 wallets. You can buy the blue fire from the potion shop for 300 rupees.
So here's the question. Does what the hell's check these hints behind the Deku Tree now?
No.
Because it looks like he's going into the Deku Tree.
I hope for his sanity that he doesn't, but
This channel does host some vanilla OOT stuff occasionally. No logic. Oh, DDR races. Good. Thank you, Shiro.
Yeah, monthly DDR restream here on Zelda Speedruns. I don't know what week in the month they do that, but there is a monthly DDR race.
All the juicy details in the Zooter Discord. I guess we are going to see the Deku Tree after all. Unless what the hell's is remembering his defeat by Chuckles. Once a qualifier ago.
Not just me, but many few people as well.
Nope, straight in.
Yeah. Not checking the hints. Hint stones are for suckers, he says. And for people who win loser brackets matches in Essex.
Yeah, that one hint really was a deciding factor.
Yeah, it really was one hint.
Now, there is a duplicate of every hint in the game, but where that duplicate is could be anyone's guess.
Yeah, that's such a good point. That other one might have been Hyrule Castle 2, could have been Hyrule Castle 3.
I was thinking about like 10 minutes in when you were thinking they might just go to the lake as adult and check the lake hints.
Yeah, back of the lake, imagine that. Could have got that information really early if it was there. So still no long shot. But there's a big chest here in the Deku Tree.
That's either... I guess it's got to be the boomerang.
It's the rang.
All hail Lord Banana.
Can't go into Jabu without the letter, so he won't get baited into the I was going to say the Jabu tree. Won't get baited into Jabu yet. Yeah, so now it's pretty certainly the long shot chilling in here.
Yep. Ah, true. Someone in chat pointing out Longshot could be in the Temple of Time. It's a small chance,
Absolutely.
but it's a chance that exists.
And the Temple of Time was not hinted foolish, so could be there.
Fortunately, we got a hint for the toilet. The toilet is dead.
You got a hint for that small key a long time ago.
Yep. There's Serenade for maybe the 20th time.
This will probably going back into... Take the owl, back to market, back to adult. Maybe the water temple?
He doesn't have a whole lot left to check. He's got like 3 checks in Fire Temple. And yeah, I think the Water Temple is it.
I mean, if this letter wasn't hinted, I can imagine like both of these runners would have done exactly the same thing as each other instead and just cleared everything else first.
Yep. Especially given how early that boss key in water was. I don't blame What the Hell for leaving.
Here we are right in the location of the letter. Ryu is
On the boat.
Pretty deep into the Shadow Temple now. He'll pick up the Shadow Medallion. He'll either have the long shot by the end of it, or we'll go to the Temple of Time to pick it up. And then water is easy. Water's just walk in, raise the water level if you need to, beat Morpher, and then it will just be the Ganon's climb. So we're really close to the finish here now.
Yeah, unfortunately for What the Hell is this is too little too late. Ryu won't even have to raise the water level because he already did that going into Dark Lake.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just about to ask, did Ryu skip the Shadow Maze?
Yeah, he jumped off first, and then
Oh, wow.
he's going to check Temple of Time first, isn't he? He's
Looks like it.
gonna do some saucy strats here.
Having no clue where What the Hell is, this is very risky.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to go back into a dungeon to use the FW. And I'm thinking maybe he's trying to save us. If he's thinking he's neck and neck kind of thing, trying to save something, making some kind of differential.
You might just be thinking, I've cleared everything, almost everything that I can. You might be thinking that What the Hell is either ahead of him or behind him. It's still very risky if he's thinking he's behind him, because he might not be very far behind.
Yeah, Thunder, what the hell is missing? Water to Bongo, which is in the Deku Tree hints, the Deku Tree second one. Well, the hell didn't get either of the Deku Tree hints.
Yeah, if you use a bong, you're always going to want to put water in it. Otherwise, you're going to have a bad time.
This is when I say I'm too much of a good boy to even know.
Yeah, I guess Chuckle's mom's listening in. Not his friends, but his mother.
My friends are listening. I've got TJ listening, and I'm trying to work back on that. No, my mother is not watching. My mother is actually on vacation at the moment. She's currently in Tenerife on a cruise ship.
Nice.
So I really, really hope she's not watching.
Did Ryu go into the Temple of Time? I missed it while I was making bong jokes.
It's the left. What the hell is this being like? That is such a bad location for that letter. Like, there is no way that neither of us didn't last location this. Well, if you went to the Deku Tree hints, what the hell? Could have had that half an hour ago.
Facts.
There's a lot.
Surprise, surprise. RyuuKane is in go mode. 2 hours, 37 minutes into this.
The most unsurprising long shot we found there. Yeah, I think overall, just kind of looking at how Ryu's played this seed, like looking at it beforehand, he picks up the chews, he rushed kind of the opponent's way of the hero early. You know, he's made sure he's got all the information he needs. He knew what hints he was missing. He knew one of them was the Shadow Temple. So he made an effort to clear up all the hints. You know, Ryu's played this extremely well. He's made the right decisions. You know,
Yep.
Okay, he went to the well, but you know, he chose Fire Temple over Deku Tree.
And he dodged that well for essentially as long as he could.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I did see the Twitter sphere recently has been showcasing that the spikes could be frozen by ice arrows, which I always find kind of funny when Ocarina of Time strats that I've known for a while get known mainstream. And it's like, you little young people. And then I think, well, I just know way too much about this game.
And yet there's still so much to learn.
There is. There's always, you know, every day something is known about this game that we didn't know before.
Whereas the long shot, it was behind Nocturne of Shadow in the Shadow Maze. Spike Ballroom.
Yeah, which we pretty much knew because of the ice. And for the fact that there's pretty much 0 checks left in the game, really.
Yep.
Jabu, there's Jabu to do. But other than that, we've pretty much seen everything.
Yeah, Jabu, the last few checks in the Fire Temple, and then all of Ganon's castle.
I think the other thing with Ryu today is that just like execution-wise, he's just played really well. He's shown some really interesting strats. I kind of pointed out the ice cabin backflip and the hanging off the edge in the water temple. He tried to do the bomb push in the water temple as well. Like, this guy knows his stuff. He knows his Ocarina of Time. He's been playing at this high of a standard for a very long time, and it's good to see, you know, Ryu, lovely person, be able to get to, you know, the grand stage of the Season 6 finals.
Yeah, you're gonna want to go follow both these runners if you aren't already. I'm sure they're both I know Ryu's playing in the league. Ryu also does Wind Waker Rando and Twilight Princess Rando, I think. And yeah, 2 really good guys to go follow.
Yeah, I know. What the hell? He's probably playing in the mixed pools tournament next as his big kind of OoTR thing. He's always playing like ROM hacks and stuff like that as well, so...
Yeah, I almost forgot about the mixed pools tournament. Wow.
Yeah.
Right around the corner, along with Season 6 of Random Settings League.
Yeah. Yeah, all the shuffles are coming back for a summer of shuffle. And just more and more Ocarina of Time Randomizer. Can never get away from it. Yeah, Seisei Ryu is going to be such an interesting final. You know, both have not been to the grand finals before. Both have been playing for a long time. Both have always done very well in other seasons and tournaments. Like Seisei was the inaugural League Season 1 champion. Won Division 1 in the first season of League, so he's definitely been playing for a very long time. And Ryu currently is actually leading Division 1 in the current League season as well, so...
Yeah, you're going to want to bookmark that schedule page for whenever Ryu and Seisei schedule that matchup. But here we are. We're finally made it. We've made it to Ganondorf. 2 hours, 43 minutes in. He does not have his bottle equipped yet. There we go. There's the bacon package. Slightly easier to volley that ball of energy or whatever it is with the bottle. Quick crouch stabs.
I actually had a League seed where I didn't have a bottle, and my goodness, I had no idea what I was doing.
Thankfully for us, Ryu does know what he's doing. Because, ladies and gentlemen, here's Ganon.
Yeah, we are minutes away from crowning the next grand finalist. And also, like I said right at the start, crowning our third place finisher, because we're watching this match and what the hell is this going to be, you know, losing this match, but he's went through the entirety of the winner's bracket to get here and will be the bronze medalist for Season 6.
And you might have missed it, but RyuuKane stored his Master Sword Jump Slash as he was going into the cutscene before Ganon was able to slap his sword away. So, a few crouch stabs with the hammer, and he's dealing the maximum damage possible. Now, reunited with that sword, the princess still doesn't want to help out. Not yet.
She's just conserving. She was in a pink crystal about 2 minutes ago, August. Come on. She's just conserving, like, building her power.
She's a Phase 3 kind of gal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. She's like, Link, you do the work, and I'll just, you know, shabam. Oh.
And she's done.
She's finished. Moving on to the grand finals. It's RyuuKane.
Yeah, get your GGs in chat. And y'all can't see it, but he is quite ecstatic on his web camera.
He's up. He's out the door. He's ran away. He's gone. But we're actually on a 20-minute delay, and we might be able to speak to our runners in a moment. Let's have a look.
As you can see, what the hell's has the bad news. No more progression inside the ice cavern.
Yeah, both of them did agree to an interview. I see Ryu in the waiting room, so I'll pull him in, and when I see what the hell, I'll also pull him in.
Thank you, Shiro.
Yo, thank you.
GG's, Ryu.
Bonsoir.
And GG's as well, what the hell?
Hey, congrats, Ryu.
Yo, thanks, GG's, man.
Ryu, what was the feeling when you swiped the sword in Ganon's face and saw that you were first in the race time room?
I mean, I got the finals I wanted, so yeah, I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, all French final versus Seisei must be pretty hyped for that.
Dude, I wanted that rematch because Seisei was the one who knocked me down to losers.
Yes.
Yeah, some very different strats. We saw Ryu kind of playing for that Phantom Ganon path. Took his horse, or no, he actually reversed across the wasteland, got his membership card, and then went back out to get bomb chews. So he had his hook shot pretty early. What the hell's chased that lake hint to his bomb bag. First to magic, but unfortunately never got the hint outside of the Deku tree, which told him that the water temple was path to Bongo Bongo.
What? What?
Yeah.
Yep.
The hell?
Yeah, there's a water to Bongo hint in the Deku 2 hint.
Wait, did you? You got it after Forest?
After Forest, yeah.
Yeah, I got it after Forest because I was fishing for hints because the path to Shadow was the one I was missing.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I'm probably not gonna look for it. I have dins and hovers. So like, yeah, like you never know. If
Yeah, I was missing like
magic-
everything. I only had the hovers at that point.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I knew with my pathing that the lake had either the bombs or something that unlocked the bombs, and there was no way it had both the Inspire and the magic. So I just ditched it.
Oh, we were wondering what would draw you back there, but you cleared out a whole lot of the game, both of you guys.
Yeah, and it was also the fact that you got the Rute's letter there as well, because it could have been the magic as well. Could have just been the magic chill in the water. Then it could have been a letter hunt. And then we thought, oh, does the letter push you away from Clear and Lake and things like that? But I guess one of the things you might have been considering is you didn't have the first logical bomb bag in the end of the day at that point.
Yeah, it was fine. It could have either item in water. I still wouldn't have done the lake at that point, I think, because I still had the Bond of the World to do, and a whole lot of child things to check.
What was the decision, Ryu, to do the Fire Temple before Deku Tree? What was going through your mind at that point?
Well, at this point, it was a 50-50 between the two of them. Because, I had isolated some checks, but those were like, I'm never gonna touch them again, like the Gone City Child and the back of GTG. So it was either Fire or Deku for me, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to do Deku. Let's just freaking go to Fire.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe like age changing and things like that is kind of butt in the seed with just Serenade and stuff, so...
Yeah, it was just a quick fit for me.
Boomerang though in Deku.
Oh yeah, there's a Rang in Deku, yeah.
I could have believed that Kakiri Sword on KZ and then into nothing. I was like, yeah, okay, let's let's get this over with now.
Did you feel pretty powerful when like the potential blue fire buy with the wallets and getting that Kakiri sword? What the hell's?
I don't know about powerful, but like it felt so bad getting that hook shot so late after like doing so much back and forth and so many age changes. And I thought, yeah, like because I could have, I don't remember at that point. I think I still had water and the FW and fire, and I think like lens game. So at that point, I was like, yeah, I guess I could do this. Like, it isn't logic. I think it could actually be that. And then I find the Kakiri sword. I'm just super confused, and I'm just thinking, yeah, I guess it's in Deku. Okay, but like I wasn't really feeling like, oh yeah, that's it. I like basically until I mean, since I had the hook shot, it was kind of just, ooh, this isn't good, and because there was so much like hiking. I kept going back and pushing, like, okay, I'm gonna follow the bombs and do all the checks in the mountain, and then it still wasn't there. And after following everything that was in the well and all, so yeah.
I kind of turned around as you were going into Childgoron City. Ryu was going up into the Fire Temple, and we were saying, all right, even if What the Hells leaves right now for Water Temple, gets the letter, it's still hard for him to come back from that at that point.
I mean, with this this distance between us, I mean, even if I do have the hint, I probably lose anyway, right?
I think it would have depended on. There was at that point when we were watching as well. There was still, you know, you went into the Fire Temple, got the magic, and Ryu was still looking for that. So I think the problem is that there just really wasn't a lot of checks left to really look for. Like, you both cleared quite a lot of the seed in pretty quick time, to be fair.
Yeah, that magic kind of opened up just handfuls of checks, you know, like in the Spirit Temple, in the Graveyard, in the Weightless Land. Unfortunately, nothing paying off.
I guess, like, what the hell is question for you? Like, near the kind of quite early on to the siege, you had the wallet quite early on, so you could have bought shoes early on, but you kind of pushed the more late kind of path. You went back child and did well. Did you think about buying shoes and heading into G2G, or what was your thinking in that the push for the lake hint was the stronger move?
I mean, so Epona's was Child Meadow, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna go do the mountain stuff with my strength, or my 2 strengths. I was like, I can do Goron City too.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just do all that on the way to the other Meadow song. And I was thinking, if that's Storm, then I'm going to the well first. And not going to GTG, even if I could buy shoes. I didn't really want to go with just the bow. Just thinking, okay, I'll if it storms, I'm gonna go to the well. And then it was Requiem, and it led to Storms. I thought, okay, now this path leads to Child Spirit and the well. So I was thinking, I'll just go do that first. Then it led to the scale, and then that was kind of just a rabbit hole of.
Yeah. Then it was Domain, River, Plant Bean.
Wait, did you do Valley? Did you do Valley early, or did you get the strength 2 from DC?
DC was my strength 3.
Oh, the same. I guess you did Valley then, yeah. I haven't done Valley at this point, so I was like, DC kind of feels bad because I know where the bomb bag potentially is, and when I was finishing my child, I didn't want to do Valley at this point. All I was thinking was, okay, I'm just gonna buy shoes, and at least I'm gonna get DC on my adult 2. Oh god, English is bad. But yeah, so I did farm a lot of rupees on the bridge just so I could get shoes.
Paid off in the end.
Because both paths kind of fused together, right? Because the storm stuff, the scale still ended up being on the path to PG, if I'm not crazy, right?
Yeah, so you still needed the scale to plant the bean, to get the hammer, to get the bomb bag.
Yeah,
from
that's
the
ridiculous.
Grotto. Yeah, it was like you went through this like massive convoluted path of getting up this bomb bag, and Ryu was just like, fuck this, I'm just buying some shoes and I'm just blowing up this BMOS to get hooked.
Yeah, and also the thing is, I was thinking that it could end up being like the fishing or lab has the hook shot and then bomb bags like in forest or something.
Yeah, I think because we knew ice was to Morpher, and because there was something about it. Oh, and because we knew where I don't know, for some reason we knew that the hook couldn't be on there. I don't know.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I can't. Mate, it was about 3 hours ago. I can't remember.
Just because all the other forest stuff was so early. The Sarya song was in the windmill. and then he had bow and strength in Lon Lon Ranch. So the path to Phantom Ganon had to be your hook shot or something that led to it.
There was still a way for the seed to be bullshitting about the path of forest, because it could have been the hover boots for a key in Flowmaster.
Yeah, there was
Oh,
still
wow.
the chance of that too.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
But I mean, if Meadow is path to PG, couldn't it just be for Requiem to get like all to the same path that leads to the hookshot anyway? But if you flip
Yeah.
the hookshot in the bomb bag, it wouldn't matter. Anyway, whatever.
Something logic.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a fun one to watch. And sorry, what the hell's... I know you're going to be gutted that you weren't able to get back to another grand final. But third place in season 6, nothing to...
Yeah, I feel like shit right now, but I'll get over it. And I mean, I can't believe I made it this far, so I guess I can't complain about season 6. It went pretty well in the end, so.
Yeah, and you
Grab
got mixed
yourself some
pools
poutine.
right around the corner.
Oh boy, yeah.
I did say in when I was commentating, I don't know if you remember that qualifier seed, what the hell's, when you didn't do the Deku hints, and it was something like, I don't know, Spirit Temple to
Oh,
Jabu
yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, it was similar. It was the last path too.
Yeah, it was the last path, and you didn't get that. And I said that, and you were in Forest Temple at the time. I was like, does what the hell's learn from the lesson and do the hint, or is he just gonna be like, nah, fuck it, I can't be asked?
Yeah, whoops.
And yeah, it was the lesson.
All right. Well, with that, GG's, both of you guys. What the hell? Still, you made it very far in the tournament. I know once today has blown over, you've done amazing in this tournament. So definitely be proud of how far you've come.
Thanks.
And Ryu getting the rematch with Seisei in Winners Bracket Grand Finals.
Oh boy.
So once you guys schedule that, definitely pay attention to the schedule, both for ZSR and I'm sure there will be a French restream for both of these runners.
Spoiler, that's
is-
already scheduled.
Yeah, it is
Oh, it is
on
already
the schedule this Saturday.
Well, you know what? Come
Wow.
back playing on Saturday.
Holy moly!
But definitely hyped for finally ending this tournament. It has been a very long time. I'm sure you guys are also hyped to get this off your list, since there are a lot of other tournaments and events happening soon. But thank you to all of our volunteers who helped make this tournament happen for today. Chuckles and August, thank you for commentating. Ashley and Axel, thank you for tracking in our monitor today. Sky. I think you guys have covered everything. I know that the French restream is waiting, so let's go breed Alsuna. And GG's to both of you. Oh, please give a follow to our runners. Duh, of course. Without you guys, we wouldn't be having this tournament. So please follow What the Hell and Rio. Their Twitch channel links are in chat. All right, now I think I've covered everyone. Yeah, any final thoughts or words before?
Thanks everyone for another great year, another great tournament, and yeah, I'm still not done with this game, so I'll probably see you guys in another tournament soon.
Alright. So with that, let's send a read, and thanks everyone for watching. We hope you have a great rest of your morning, day, or evening, whatever time zone you may be, and hope to see you back on ZSR. Bye-bye!